Look, okay, I'm sorry. I haven't been diligent with content production. Anyway, what's going on, guys? Teen Mechanic here. I'm going to bring you a bit of an update today because I haven't uploaded in a while. The last you saw of this thing was the cold start on Christmas Day. And the actual real upload last that you would have seen of this thing was the introduction of it. So basically, I'll tell you what you've missed here. What we have done, or what I did in one of those videos, the one I finished one whole video, the recording of one whole video, and then it was, another video that was semi-finished. I had some production issues with that one. But this one here, what we did is polished the hood in this thing. Now, I gotta let you guys know, I just was not happy with how it was turning out. I lost some footage. It was freezing cold, so the polish was like just not coming off smoothly because it was just too cold. And I had so many production issues, and it was long and strung out and kind of boring, quite frankly. And it was just not. I wasn't happy with the video, and I feel like it wouldn't have been a cool thing to watch for you guys. So I kind of scrapped the idea. And that was it was too bad, but it just, the car didn't turn out great, the video didn't turn out great, so I basically just scrapped it. I just polished the hood, which, by the way, it did turn out actually pretty good compared to what it was, but it just didn't turn out that great, and so I just ended the video, and I just moved on to the interior. So the other video I did was the interior. Now you can actually see how good that driver's seat turned out. So what I did was, it was going to be a detailing video, so I did the driver's seat. I had an extractor, and I cleaned that all out. As you can see, it kind of looked like that. Now it looks like that. I also sucked all the coolant out of the floor pan here, and sucked up some of the carpet in the process. And clean all the stuff out of it. I got the stuff out, but the dash is still dusty. I didn't actually really finish it because I had to call it a night. But then what I did is I left my extractor out here full of water, and it froze, and now my extractor is ruined. So obviously that's no good. I can't finish the seats and all that stuff. So it is what it is. I shouldn't have left it outside, but that's okay. So yeah, anyway, that's basically what we did. There isn't a whole lot else, but you can see the back seats here. I haven't done anything to either, but I did clean out the floor pans back here. So you can see it's still a mess, but I just kind of gave up on that video as well. Now, this car was going to be a good content producer for me. And those were going to be the two first things I was going to do. But I'm disappointed that it didn't turn out the way that I hoped. Now, I should let you guys know, my New Year's resolution is to kind of go quantity over quality. I might define quality a little bit differently than most people would, because I think I've got a crippling perfectionism issue, and I know I do, and I know that may sound a little bit overly sensitive, but it's true. So, for example, if a video doesn't turn out exactly the way that I hope, which actually is the case most of the time, then I might not upload it. I might just totally give up on the idea, and that's kind of what happened here twice in a row. So that's not a good thing. So I'm going to go for a lot more video content, and the reason I say that is because I also fixed the brakes in this car. Now, when I say fixed, there was just air in the line, so all I did was bleed them. So like I had to add like a quarter of a jug of brake fluid to the master cylinder. Like there wasn't much of a video there. Now, in hindsight, I should have recorded that, and I should have made a video out of that anyway, and I should have just shown it. And that's what I should do more often. I should actually film it, even if I think it might not be worth a video, film it and put it out there anyway, because it never hurts to have more content on the channel. So that is why I say that. I didn't even think it was worth a video, so I didn't record it, and I just kind of wanted to get it done. But that's kind of my New Year's resolution. I don't usually have those, but I'm going to really try and be diligent with content, with getting more videos out there this year. Now, I'll say the other thing that's worth mentioning that you missed is we took the radio out, the aftermarket radio that was right there sitting under the dash. We took that out, and that was actually pretty crazy. So right over here is the radio, and that's fine, but I mean, yeah. So yeah, it was quite a mess. I had to we took the dash apart in that video, and I had to follow wires everywhere, and I traced them back to the trunk, and I took I mean that was miles of wiring I took out of there. And actually in the trunk is an interesting thing. There was an amp in this thing, evidently, but you can see right there is actually a speaker that looks to be relatively high end. I can't see it from here, but you know, so we I mean that's kind of, other than that, I didn't really do anything back here. I still got the muffler and the hubcap, but that's all that is back there. I mean, that speaker looks kind of, you know, cool. So I mean, I don't know anything about it. I haven't seen it, but so I don't know really about the sound system that was in this thing, but I do need to put a radio in it. I'm going to keep the original one, obviously, but just because, you know, I wanna make sure that I have music in this thing. But aside from that, that's really all that you missed in terms of the interior video. But yeah, so the thing is, I'm not even sure what I want to do with this car. Like, I haven't, I don't know what I want to do with it. It's so original, and, you know, I don't know that I want to be the one to disturb the originality of this car. So you guys got to help me out here. You guys have to let me know exactly what you want to see. It crossed my mind to make this like some kind of, you know, 1,000 horsepower muscle car rocket ship, but I don't know that I want to be the one to ruin that for this car, the originality aspect. So you guys have to let me know what you want to see. So if you guys want to see like a cam put in it, or, you know, like make it a screaming rocket ship, or maybe we paint it, I don't know. You guys got to let me know. I'm not saying I can promise that stuff, but you know, throw ideas out there. You know, let me know what you'd like to see. And I'm a little short on finances at the moment. I mean, I got this, I didn't pay anything for this car because I traded the LTD for it, which doesn't mean I got it for free, but, you know, so I have this now, and I've got the Cadillac, so I'm down to these two. I'm down to the Matador and the Cadillac, and it's, yeah, so, I mean, I'm thinking I might have to, you know, I'm gonna have to figure some things out that way. But I have enough right now to get by with this stuff. So let me know what you want to see. If you want to see some more videos on this, just let me know. Yeah, I'm looking for all kinds of ideas. Now, I'll say the original plan of this car was, well, not the original plan of the car, but my original plan, I get my driver's license in 21 or 22 days, something like that. And that is at the time we're recording this. And my original plan was to drive this when I get my license. That's my birthday. So my original plan was to drive this Matador when I get my license. Although the problem is, like I said, 21 or 22 days, whatever I just said. That's all the time that I have to get this thing to, you know, to get it roadworthy. And I would need to pass an Alberta safety inspection. Now, Alberta has a couple different kinds of inspections. Basically, what Alberta has is they have a 12-year inspection, salvage inspection, out-of-province inspection, and a pre-purchase inspection. There's lots of different kinds of inspections. The one that this one would have to pass would be a 12-year inspection. Now, what a 12-year inspection is basically any car that's 12 years or older, if it changes hands or if your insurance company requests one, it needs to be inspected. And this thing is older than 12 years, or if it's passed an inspection but it hasn't had an inspection, you know, if it's older than 12 years, hasn't had an inspection in the last 5 years or whatever the number is. I don't know if it's 5 years, but this thing obviously would need to pass an inspection for sure. And honestly, it's got some suspension issues here. Listen to this. Now, that's with, like, no pressure, and that's that shock. I'm, like, 99% sure. So it needs a couple little things. It doesn't really leak much. The underside is pretty clean, but it's got a hole in the floorboard and some other things that I'm pretty sure would fail it, and I only have 21 or 22 days to get it to pass. So that makes my task a little bit harder. I'm a little bit short on finances, and I have to get this thing to pass by my birthday in 20 whatever days. So it makes my task a little bit more difficult. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to end up doing with this car. I think it might be more of a spring car, and then this is the summer car. Maybe this is the spring car, and this is the summer car, and I don't know, honestly. I have no idea. And even then, like, my insurance is still going to be, you know, $3-4 grand a year, which I know some of you Americans are going to just jump out of your seat at that price. But yeah, no, that's what I have to pay, unfortunately. And this thing isn't even that expensive in terms of insurance. Like, because I'm a brand new driver, 16-year-old driver with no insurance history, and I'm not much of a speeder. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm just going to have to eat that price until it lowers. And I don't know how I'm going to make it work, but we'll figure it out. Now, also another side note here, this stuff, okay? Please forgive me. Like, I'm begging you, please forgive me. I mean, I've got stuff. It's become a bit of a storage shelf. Like, this shouldn't be there. Like, you know, I'm sorry, okay? I haven't been treating this thing with enough respect, but there's just stuff everywhere. Like, come on. There's just so much stuff. I have to, like, these shoes, I cleaned out my mom's van, and I found my old pair of, And I found my old pair of NMDs, and this is why I don't buy nice shoes. Okay, this right here is exactly why. I don't think these would fit anymore. I'll still keep them, obviously, but I guess I just wear them in the shop. Like, I paid almost $300 for those shoes, and now they look like that. Okay, I'm not exempt. I went through one of those teenager phases as well. Like, actually, it was a little premature. I was maybe 10, 11, and I thought it was so cool to buy those shoes that everyone wanted, like the Yeezys and the NMDs and the Ultra Boosts. I did like those. I don't have any more. I don't have them anymore, but I got a pair of Ultra Boosts. They were awesome. I loved them. But then I realized quickly that it's stupid to spend $350 on shoes. And that was money that I worked hard for. I saved it up. That's what I like about what I do is I save up money. I make my own money. I have sustainability that way, and I like that. But you know, when I go and blow it at the mall on shoes, I don't spend money on clothes. So that's why I don't do that anymore. Anyway, that's a little beside the point. But anyway, now I spend my money on cars and pour thousands of dollars down the drain that way instead. But anyway, like I was saying with this, I'm sorry about this mess. Like, there's just stuff everywhere, and I have to clean this crap off. But at least the interior looks pretty good. There's no mess in there. But I also got a new battery for this thing, so it's not totally left high and dry because now it starts without a boost, which is nice. I have it disconnected, obviously, because I don't want it to drain. But, so that's kind of the update for the next few days, and I'm hoping that I can figure out some things to do, but I'm really relying on you. You let me know what you want to see. I'm a little short of ideas right now, so just let me know. Let me know what you want to see. I've got 2 cool cars if you want to see something. I'm not making the Cadillac into some kind of, it's not happening. And I'm, we'll see about the Matador. And I might be buying back something extra boring, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, just let me know what you want to see. I'm really looking forward to what you have to say. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video. Again, let me know what you want to see. Share this video with somebody you think might also enjoy it. Thanks again for watching. Leave a like if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you didn't. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.